More often than we would like to admit, the weekend has passed and we are left scratching our heads, wondering how we managed to spend so much money when all we did was run a handful of errands. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or appear to be in control of your personal finances but wish your savings account were larger for an emergency fund, vacation fund, or down payment on a new home, if you stick around till the end of this video, we will give you some tips that could be enough to make a significant difference in your financial situation over time. In this video, we will talk about the top tips to save money in 2022. But before starting the video, please like the video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. With that out of the way, here are simple ways to save money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Tip number 1. Know your priorities. To effectively adhere to your budget and ensure that your savings will remain untouched, you need to evaluate your financial objectives. The things that come first should be the ones that receive the most of your financial resources. If it's at the bottom of your priority list or not on your list at all, it's a good indication that you should put off paying for that expense until you have more money to spare. Into this will be inserted the concept of necessity versus luxurious aspirations. Here's a more in-depth breakdown of the situation. Necessities. The term necessities refers to items that are required for daily living. Food, water, utilities, transportation expenditures, and other expenses fall into this category. Your main priorities should be on the ones listed first on this list. In other words, the majority of your budget should be divided between them. Luxury. Luxury desires are those that can be fulfilled without breaking the bank. These are primarily associated with shopping sprees and the like, as implied by the name. These items should only be purchased if you have already paid your bills and have leftover funds from the budget that you established. Your spending habits will improve as you become more aware of which categories each of the things in your life belongs to. It will be essential in maintaining financial discipline in the long run. Tip number 2, reduce the number of memberships and subscriptions. You probably have several monthly memberships, but do you know how many you currently have? You may be spending more than you realize on streaming channels, periodicals, shopping memberships, and other things. Add up all of your subscriptions and memberships to get a sense of how much money you're spending monthly, and then cut back on the ones that you don't need. There are even apps that can assist you in locating all of these resources. As well as that, have a look at your gym subscription. Are you making use of it? How often should you do this? Examine your monthly membership cost concerning the number of days you attend to determine how much you are paying per visit and determine whether the cost is worthwhile or whether it is time to look for a more affordable fitness option. Tip number 3, get cash back. Using a credit card to make purchases is a no-brainer, so there's no reason not to use one that offers cash back and benefits in exchange for your purchases. After all, who couldn't use a little extra money? Try to find credit cards that offer cash back, such as the Discover It card or the American Express Blue, which will give you 6% back on all supermarket expenditures. Some credit cards will assist you in earning airline miles or free hotel nights if you make transactions with your card. When you use your Chase Sapphire card for dining, for example, you will earn 3 times the amount of rewards you would receive otherwise. However, employ caution while using credit cards. I say again, employ caution when using credit cards, and only use them when the incentives are the most lucrative for you. Alternatively, if they do not provide you with something in return, you can use your debit card instead. Also remember to pay off your purchases monthly, otherwise the interest you pay may cancel out the benefits that you're acquiring. Tip number 4, take advantage of a health savings account. If your employer offers a health savings account, you can save money by paying your medical bills tax-free. These accounts allow you to set a limit and have funds taken from your salary before taxes are paid, allowing you to use the funds to purchase prescriptions or over-the-counter medications, pay co-payments, or other medical expenditures. or save in different ways that are beneficial to your overall health. If your firm does not supply one, there are various options for you to establish one on your own. Saving tip number 5, divide and conquer. The 50-30-20 approach of budgeting is one of the most straightforward strategies available. Isn't it ridiculously simple? Toss your winnings into 3 piles and put them in 3 different places on your desk. Your living expenditures, which is rent or mortgage, energy bills, food, consume half of your income. 20% is set aside for savings, and the remaining 30% is yours to spend as you see fit. This should not be a free-for-all situation. The goal here is to bring your money under control as quickly as possible. If you discover that you're spending more than 30% of your income on wants, you will know that you need to make some changes. Number 6, zero out. In most cases, when you think of a budget, you're thinking of the zero-based budgeting system, sometimes known as the ZBB. This budget necessitates a thorough understanding of where each and every dollar is spent. By examining every penny you spend and developing a monthly budget topped out, you can ensure that your monthly earnings are applied to those expenses and that your account balance is zero at the end of each month. The secret here is that spending can really result in savings. Retirement savings, savings accounts, and/or investments should be among the accounts into which you deposit your pennies each month before they reach zero. Tip number 7, go old school. Our ancestors and generations before them used to split their money into envelopes, which is simple budgeting practice that dates back to the 19th century. You place your money into different envelopes at the beginning of every month or immediately after each paycheck, just like the 50-30-20 technique. If you like, you can have an envelope for utilities, an envelope for food expenses, an envelope for entertainment, or whatever else you require. However, once the money has been spent and the envelope is empty, there is no need to look in other envelopes for further funds. Instead, you are simply unable to spend any more money. While it prevents you from overspending, you will find yourself becoming more frugal as a result of your decision to retain money in an envelope for a longer period. It's the same as if you were paying with cash. To manage your funds, you can either physically put your money into envelopes or use internet tools that do it for you. Tip number 8, be energy efficient. In order to save money, you may need to spend a little bit extra money on certain items. When purchasing energy-efficient appliances, rechargeable batteries, or even light bulbs, this is often the case. Because they last longer and consume less energy, you'll save money on your other bills as well. You could save as much as $40 per year on your electric bill just by switching to energy-efficient light bulbs, which may cost a couple of dollars more at the store, but last longer and consume less energy. Tip number 9, negotiate and lower expenses. If you can do this, it wouldn't be necessary to establish a predetermined fee for your subscriptions and other monthly expenditures. Speaking with your cable company, for example, could result in a reduction in your monthly cable bill payment. That holds true for your cell phone as well. In addition, have a look at your auto insurance policy. Suppose you renew your insurance coverage year after year without giving it a second thought. In that case, you may be losing out on discounts or lower premiums offered by different insurer. It is completely free to seek quotes to determine whether or not you are overpaying. Some internet platforms will provide an all-in-one location for comparison shopping at no additional cost to you. And number 10, our last tip for today. Make use of coupons. The days of sitting around the kitchen table clipping coupons from the newspaper are long gone. Coupon apps make it simple to save money by automatically locating coupons for items that you purchase frequently. Coupons.com has hundreds of online coupons that you can find and have scanned directly from your phone using the Coupons.com app. Even though you won't save a lot of money, saving nickels and dimes every time you shop adds up. Make use of these apps as a regular part of your spending routine. Sites such as Living Social and Groupon can assist you in finding great discounts on services such as restaurants, salons, home repair, and other activities. Listen, saving money is a life skill. that must be learned early on. You need to enjoy life without financial worries. This is true for everyone, rich or poor. Overall, we will stress the value of discipline. This is the key to implementing all of the previous money-saving ideas. It's also critical to be in charge of your finances. What do you think of our video? Go ahead, let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and please like the video before you go. As always, thanks for watching.